Okay, so topic for this video is going to be about finding volume. Essential question, how is volume calculated for 3D solids? We're going to start off here with some prisms and some cylinders. Both of those you can find the volume of by doing the same formula. Oh, I skipped our little background information. It says volume is the measure of the amount of space inside a solid. It's measured in cubic units. Cool. So, prisms and cylinders. We can find the volume of these two things by doing formula big B times H. Now, the big B will be the area of the base. Now, notice, depending on if we're doing a prism or a cylinder, that shape is going to be different. So, we might have to do base times height if our base is a rectangle, or we might have to do pi r squared if our base is a circle. And then H will be the height of the prism or the cylinder. All right, so we got some prisms, we got some cylinders we're going to find the volume of here. Let's start off with the prisms. So this one, let's see here. We know that we want to do big BH. To find the area of the base here, I'll find the area of this side, which should be 9 times 7. Right, 9 times 7, 63. And then the height is 6. Oops. So the height is 6. We will do 63 times 6. Let me see what I get here. 63 times 6 is 378 centimeters cubed. For this one, our big B will be the area of the triangle, right? Because this is a triangular prism. So I'll do 1/2 times 12 times 9. And that gives me 54. And then the height there, the height of the prism would be the 15 because that's the distance from triangle to triangle. So I will do 54 times 15. And I'll get 810 centimeters cubed. Okay, so just keep note on that one that I did have to do 1/2 times base times height because my base was a triangle on that second one. For our cylinders, we're still doing big BH. We're just going to make sure that for the big B, we are finding the area of the circle. So this time I'm going to do pi r squared. Pi times 4 squared is 50.3. My height for this one is 11. So I'll do 50.3 times 11. And I'm getting 553.3 centimeters cubed. One more time here, big BH, or big B is the area of the base here. It's that circle. So I need to do pi times 5 squared because my radius there is only halfway across. For that, I am getting 78.5. My height is 2. So I'm going to do 78.5 times 2. I'm getting 157 centimeters cubed. So just keep in mind on any time you see that big B, it is the area of the base. Let's head to the inside. All right, so pyramids and cones. Only difference for pyramids and cones is the formula now is going to be 1/3 big BH. Our big B is still the area of the base, whether it is a pyramid or a cone. you're going to have to change up that area formula. And then h is the height of them. Now the height is different than the slant height that we use for surface area. The height needs to go from the center of the pyramid or the cone straight up to the vertex of it. All right, let's give these a shot. So over here, we got a pyramid, 1/3 big BH. We know our big B is the area of the base, which it looks like a square down there. So we'll do 10 times 10 to get 100 for the area of the base. Since it's a square, we do base times height. For the height, we need to go up to the top. Looks like they gave us that. My h is 9. So I'll do 1/3 times 100 times 9 and get 300. This will be centimeters cubed. Same idea over here, but it looks like we got a triangular pyramid. I'm gonna do 1/3 big BH. For the big B here, though, I need to do 1/2 base times height, 1/2 8 times 6.9, because the 6.9 is the height of that triangle. 1/2 base times height, of course, is the formula for a triangle. So let me see what I get here when I do 1/2 times 8 times 6.9. I'm getting 27.6. The height of the pyramid is 10. So I will do 1/3 times 27.6 times 10. And I'm getting 92 centimeters cubed. For my cone here, let's see. So we know we need to do 1/3 big BH. Our big B is the area of the circle. So that'll be pi times 3 squared, which is 28.3. My height is 4. So I'll do 1/3 times 28.3 times 4. And I'm getting 37.7 centimeters cubed. For this one, we'll try the same thing here. 1/3 big BH. Our big B, area of the circle down there. Now this time, I need to do pi times 6 squared, since my radius is 6. I'm getting 113.1. My h, ooh, look at that. I don't have my h. So what do I need to do here? Let's find that h. Now, the height, the slant height, and the radius do form a right triangle. So what I'll do here, I'll do 6 squared plus h squared equals 10 squared. I'm going to do the Pythagorean theorem here to find out what that height is. That's 36 plus h squared equals 100. So if I subtract the 36, I get that h squared is equal to 64. And that means that the height's going to be 8, which some of you might have spotted. That is a 3, 4, 5 right triangle, but all the sides are multiplied by 2. So now I'll just do 1/3 times 113.1 times 8. And I'm getting 301.6 centimeters cubed. Okay, Let's go on to our last bit here. We got a few tricky ones and some spheres. Now a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. That is the formula for it. So really all we need to know is the radius. So these can be pretty easy here. For this one, we'll just do 4/3 pi r cubed. That's 4/3 pi 8 cubed, since we should be able to note that the diameter is 16, the radius is 8. So typing this in, I'm getting 2,144.7 centimeters cubed. Over here, same idea. 4/3 pi 5 cubed should give me, let's see, I'm getting 523, oops, sorry, I have my eraser out, 523.6 centimeters cubed. All right, what do we got down here? So this one's interesting. Now this is a triangular prism. So let's think about this one step at a time. Any sort of prism has the formula big BH. Now for the big B, we're gonna find the area of this triangle over here. To find the area of a triangle, we need to do 1/2 base times height. And we can see that this side is 4. But we do not know what the base of that triangle is. We do, however, probably spot that this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle, right? And for 30, 60, 90 triangles, the long leg is equal to the short leg times √3. So 4 times √3 is 4√3. So to find the area of that triangle, I need to do 1/2 base times height, which would be 8√3. If you just multiply 1/2 times 4 times 4, that's 8, keep the √3. Now, if that's 4√3, this is also 4√3 based on the markings. So the height of our prism is also 4√3. So when I go to find the volume, I'm going to be doing 8√3, which was the area of the base, times 4√3, which was the height of the prism. And if you multiply those, 8 times 4 is 32, √3 times √3 is √9, but √9 is 3, right? The square root of 9 is 3, so that becomes 96 centimeters cubed. Pretty cool. And lastly, we have this hexagonal pyramid. Now, all pyramids are 1/3 big BH. Big B is the area of the base, of course. It's the area of this hexagon down here. Now, to find the area of a hexagon, or any regular polygon, the formula is 1/2 AP. Now, we don't have the A, but we could draw it in. It would look like that, right? Form a right angle, it would split this side in half. And if the entire side is 10, then this little part would be 5. And remember, to find this angle in there, we can always do the formula 360 divided by 2n, where n's the number of sides. This is a hexagon, so 360 divided by 12 is 30. So we get another 30, 60, 90 triangle. And if the short leg is 5, the long leg is 5√3. So to find the area of the base for the B part of this, we need to do 1/2 times 5√3 times the perimeter. The perimeter, there's 6 sides, each side's 10. is 60. So 1/2 times 5 root 3 times 60 would be 150 root 3. Our height, of course, is this 15 that they gave us. So we're going to do 1/3 times 150 root 3 times 15. I'm going to type that all in there. And I am getting 1,299 centimeters cubed. I'll round to 0.0 on that one. All right, it is your turn to try a few over here. You got some basic ones. I think you got one. Yeah, that very last one you're going to need to do the Pythagorean theorem on. But the rest of them should be pretty straightforward. Just make sure that you are using the right formulas. All right, good luck on that, and then come back when you're ready to check. All right, we got a pyramid here. We're doing 1/3 big BH. The big B should have been 10 times 10, which was 100. The height was 9. So you're doing 1/3 times 100 times 9, which should have been 300 centimeters cubed. For the sphere over here, she's been doing 4/3 pi 10 cubed, which gives us 4,188.8 centimeters cubed. For our cylinder, we're doing big BH. The big B should have been pi times 9 squared, which is 254.5. Our height is 5, so we're doing 254.5 times 5. And that is 1,272.5 centimeters cubed. For our prism, big BH, or big B, I'm going to do 6 times 15. Six times 15 gives me 90. Our height is 12. So I'm doing 90 times 12. I'm getting 1,080 centimeters cubed. Got another pyramid over here. 1/3 big BH, or big B, I'm going to do 15 times 6, which was 90. Our height's 11. 1/3 times 90 times 11 gives me 330. And last but not least, for this one, we do need to find that height there. We know we need to do 1/3 big BH. Our big B, our area of the base, we're doing pi times 8 squared, which is 201.1. Our height should have been 15 if you did the Pythagorean theorem there. That was 8 squared plus x squared equals 17 squared. 64 plus x squared equals 289. When you subtract, you get that x squared is equal to 225, which the square root of that is 15. So we should have done 1/3 times 201.1 times 15. Which gives me 1,000. and 5.5 centimeters cubed. All right, hopefully that went well, and that's going to wrap this video up.